I think the International Resource Panel is there because we're all in the same boat. Actually, the resources that we use for our economic and social survival are global, and we need to understand them on a global level. But also there's an awareness that our economic future is dependent on a very wise way of using resources. So in that sense, we are also in a competition, and you are afraid to miss the boat if you don't go for a really efficient way of dealing with resources. The panel is actually working by looking scientifically at what the state of resources is, how much do we have of them, how are they being used, and what options do we have for decoupling, for actually using it much more efficiently. And that's also important because you want resources to be used in a fair way. There are people of need, and these people need to be able to use these resources in their daily lives. Now, the panel is also looking for ways in which the societies can actually cope with these issues. We look towards cyclical usage of resources. So at the moment we look far too linear. You use something for some purpose and then there is waste. And we try and think of ways of making the economy work cyclical, so that we reuse things and there is no such thing as waste anymore. I think a sustainable future has to be also about fairness, because there is of course a big risk that with diminishing resources there's going to be a geopolitical fight over these resources. But that is not a future that we would like to live in. I think we need to also work for a future of collaboration and mutual aid. And I suppose that's one of our challenges, working for the international community to provide the knowledge base that will facilitate mutual learning and mutual facilitation of research use.